Welcome everybody again to MaxspeedTV. Tonight, the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com unloads here at Las Vegas for round 10 of the regular season, presented by MaxspeedTV. How is everybody doing out there here tonight? Well, right now we've only got about 3 or 4 watching. We've got 2 likes out there. I'm sure everybody will start coming in as we get later on into closer to the race. But glad to have everybody out there. We have got a lot to go down here tonight, so I'm not going to keep y'all awaiting. Now, of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, up here in the booth. Ryan should be joining us here momentarily, hopefully. So Ryan Branshaw will be up here if he can make it. But I'm going to go ahead and dive down to it here tonight. Starting with, of course, the pre-race analytics with an air temp of 65, a little bit of a wind out there, not too bad. A track temp of 70. Now, we're going to be pulling 150 laps here this evening, 225 miles. Now, they get a total of 5 sets, 4 in the pits. Fuel somewhere 38, 42, could be 35 to 45. I just did a little bit more than 35. So I'm going with 38 to 42 here tonight. Our pit road speed is 50 miles an hour, a pace speed of 60 here this afternoon. Now, the point standings are as follows, and I've got a lot more to go down after this. So we're going to start here with GT Hawkins up at the top spot with 407. David Weishart in second, 352. He's 55 back behind GT. James Bickford in third, up 2 spots, 338, 14 back behind David, and 69 behind the leader. Garrett D. Gramp down a spot into 4th, 335. He is 3 points behind James, 72 behind the leader. Bryce Sidisak up 2 spots into 5th, 323 points, 12 points back behind Garrett, 84 behind the leader. Ryan Goodell is sitting there in 6th, down 2 spots. He is 322 points, 1 point behind Bryce, and 85 behind the leader. Michael Thwaites down a spot into 7th, 314, 8 points behind Ryan, and 93 behind the leader. And then right here in 8th, this is where it gets interesting, and this is where my notes that I took here will come really into play. But we're going to go ahead and finish out the points here. Paul Henley there in 8th, 284, 30 behind Michael, 123 behind the leader. Darren Bruce up a spot into 9th. 276, 8 points behind Paul, 131 behind the leader. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be Mike Rominger at 274, 2 behind Darren, 133 behind the leader. David Elliott down a spot into 11th, 273, 1 behind Mike, 134 behind the leader. Alan Fox right there at the cutoff line in 12th, 265, 8 behind David, 142 behind the leader. Jacob Manning up a spot into 13th on the outside looking in. 245, 20 points behind Allen, 162 behind the leader. Brian Wasserman down a spot into 14th, 237, 8 points behind Jacob, and 170 behind the leader. Jim Duda is going to be in 15th, 230, 7 points behind Brian, and 177 behind the leader. Timothy Zayas going to be up a spot into 16th at 224, 6 points behind Jim, and 183 behind the leader. Cal Sieg down a spot into 17th, 217, 7 points behind Timothy, and 190 behind the leader. Drew Ballesteros in 18th, 207, 10 behind Kyle, and 200 even behind the leader. Blair Patterson up a spot into 19th at 176, 31 points behind Drew, and 231 behind the leader. And Zach Willard is going to round it out here with the top 20, down a spot, 152. 24 points behind Blair and 255 behind the leader. Now, with that being said, this is the top 20. Mathematically, the top 7, down to Michael Thwaites, is locked in going off of the points from P13. Michael Thwaites is plus 69 ahead of Jacob Manning. Now, that, of course, 13th is below that 12th, so that's where I went off of, was Jacob Manning. So mathematically, Michael Thwaites is locked in. However, there could be penalty points. If Michael, say, loses his temper, does this and that and the other, I mean, he could potentially get knocked out, but mathematically he's in. Now, from Paul Henley on back. Paul Henley in 8th, Darren Bruce 9th, Mike in 10th, David in 11th, and Alan Fox in 12th. From 13th, from Paul Henley back to 13th is plus 39. From Darren Bruce in 9th, plus 31. Mike Rominger in 10th, plus 29. David Elliott in 11th, plus 28. And of course, Alan Fox from Jacob Manning, as we see here, is plus 20. So you go back outside of the top 12 and you look at it here. Jacob Manning, of course, minus 20 from 12th. Now this is 212 from back from 13. Brian Wasserman, minus 28 from 12. Jim Duda, minus 35. Timothy Zayas in 16th, of course, minus 41. Kyle Sieg, minus 48. Drew Ballesteros, minus 58. Blair Daddy Patterson, minus 89. And Zach Willard, minus 113. So you look at where these points are, and I think the maximum amount of points you can get is 48 or 49. So from Kyle Sieg up, there's still a possibility, but a lot of work needs to be done for Kyle Sieg and Timothy Zayas. Now, Jim Duda, 35 points. He's got a lot of work he needs to do. He's still in the fight. Brian Wasserman, minus 28. He's still in the fight. Jacob Manning, minus 20. He's still in the fight. So you got these drivers right there that are still in the fight to get in. They have got to do everything right and nothing wrong. And we're going to find out exactly who the top 12 are going to be locked in for the Xfinity Series after tonight. And also, we're going to go down through during the warm-up drivers meeting. We're going to go down through who made it into the Truck Series at that present time. So like I said, there's a lot of information here that we can gather throughout the race, kind of see what's going on points-wise and keep going. But this is going to be interesting to see who makes it into the top 12. But we are going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere, because qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise, and the home of the brave. to say, stand in the plane, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave. In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back, and Ryan Branshaw has joined us here tonight, having some technical issues, but he's got it fixed. Now, of course, Ryan, qualifying is underway here tonight at Las Vegas. It looks like about 21 drivers. Looks like we do have a standby in Justin Rideout, so he can't qualify. I wouldn't count him out, though.
No, he is. I think he was here last season for the Xfinity Series, and just trying to get some more laps in. Maybe be here even next season as a driver going for the championship.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, right now he's not going for anything. He is sub, and we do have a sub here tonight as well. Speaking of that, Nicholas Vroom Vroom Vroman is back in here. He is be subbing in for Bryce Senesac for team points. So, gonna have to watch Nicholas, however, as well, because he is the defending race winner here for the Xfinity Series last season, and the stats on that, he led 133 laps, the most. He qualified first with a 30.909, and he, of course, had the fastest race time as well, at a 30.901. So he's gonna be one of those drivers we're gonna have to look out here tonight.
Absolutely. To say he knows his way around this track would be an understatement. Like you said, we expect to see him up there at the end of the night tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course, coming down to the final 30 seconds left, David Weishart right now up at the top spot. Jacob Manning, it doesn't look like, is gonna be coming out, nor is Kyle Sieg. So we'll see here if David Weishart can keep that up. Well, looks like we've got both Northern Capital guys up here 1-2, Ron?
Yeah, just looking around the track here. Darren Bruce, it looks like he's on his third lap. Jim Duda taking it back, and that's it. Looks like Weishart taking the pole. Samson 1-2.
Yep, Samson 1-2 here in the poll. Now we're going to go ahead and get to it. We got some stuff to go down here. We're going to jump to the team points here real quick. I'm just going to go over the total team points for the overall team points. We'll let Ryan do the Xfinity team points. So the overall team points here tonight, GT Motorsports up at the top spot at 38.30. Samson in second at 35.92. Primetime in third at 35.44. JW Racing in fourth at 32.52, and Jacob Bell Racing at 29.40. That, of course, is for the overall team points and that team championship. Now, the Xfinity, however, Ryan, you've got those.
Somewhat similar story, except for the fact that Samson Motorsports leads the way with 987 points, followed by GT Motorsports with 945 points. If I'm not mistaken, that gap has grown from last week. Primetime in third with 941 points. JW Racing in fourth with 759 points, and Jacob Bell Racing in the fifth position with 716 points.
Yeah, still, I mean, yeah, it's grown a little bit. You've got a 4-point gap between second and third, and 45, 32, I think 32 gap between second and first. So anything is still possible in the, of course, in the Xfinity series team points here. And you look at the gap, though, for the overall team points, it's about, it's close to a little over 200 between a GT and Samson, if my math is correct.
Yes, sir.
Maybe 180, 190, somewhere around in there. It's close. It's close. Yeah. All right. Now, for everybody that was not paying attention last night or listening in, of course, the round 10 of the Truck Series was last night as well. They had to finalize the points and get them done. We've got those right here. Of course, all the points reset. But these are the drivers that are locked in to the Northern Capital Truck Series on Tuesday nights. You got Jeremy Clifton, William Hartman, Alan Hilton, James Holzer, Al Knapp Sr., Michael Larch, Justin Lemke, Russell LePage, Ed Morris, Ruben Phelps, Chris Seidenfaden, and Ryan Swan. That is your top 12 going into the Northern Capital Truck Series for round 1 of the chase at the Rock. Now, of course, tonight we will know who the top 12 are here as well after tonight's event. So, really looking forward to it. I don't know what's going to happen here tonight, Ryan. I think it's going to be more like it was last night. They're going to get to racing hard at first. Green flag pit stops happen. They're going to get spread out.
Yeah, sadly that is a product of Las Vegas racing, but we'll just have to see how it plays out tonight. Maybe these guys, especially the 5 who are in the chase and the people who are still in the hunt for the chase, or in the hunt trying to find their spot in the chase. It's going to be tight between those guys, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, well, let's get our pole setter up here real quick. Mr. David Weishart. David, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Well, coming in tonight, second of the points, mathematically locked in anyway, plus 107 from 13th, so you're good to go there. But you still want to come out victorious here tonight. Xfinity car, not the easiest to drive. How you feeling out there, bud?
It looks like I got a little bit of speed. I didn't put a ton of practice in this week. I've had other things going on, so I'm glad to see that me and my teammate Chris both came in here and I have some speed. Unfortunately, my teammate Garrett couldn't make it tonight. He had some internet issues happening, so unfortunate for him. But yeah, I mean, it looks like these Samson cars are looking good tonight. So hoping to keep it mean and green and put it in victory lane.
You were speaking of Garrett. You're talking about Grant, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he is plus 90 over 13th and 4th, so I think he's good to go as well. I don't think this is going to hurt him much.
No, I don't think so.
He might, points reset. So, I mean, I think he's still good to go. I think the top 7 are good to go mathematically. Tempers here at Las Vegas, unless you've got a big, humongous field, not really the case. It's more of a tire issue.
Oh yeah, you're really gonna want to take care of the right front. The car is super tight from the drop of the flag. I mean, I can't believe how tight it is, but yeah, taking care of that right front is gonna be key. And the person who can do that is gonna be in good shape.
All right. Well, Brian, do you have anything for a pole setter here tonight?
No, good luck and hope to see you at the end.
All right, thanks, guys. Have fun.
Yep, you too, David. Good luck, bud.
Yep, you too.
All right, 1-2 here in qualifying for Samson Motorsports. Now let's pick on somebody who's in the fight to make it in. Let's kind of make it interesting. How about we go with one of our poll guys here tonight? How about we go with Jacob Manning? I'll start it off and then turn him over to you. Jacob Manning, do you got a copy? Jacob Manning, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
That's all right. You might be eating. I understand. Minus 20 behind Alan Fox. You're on the outside looking in, bud, in 13th. Final race. What do you got to do here tonight?
Well, I mean, first of all, I was hoping not to get that bad of a qualifying position, but I tried to heat up my engine on pit road, and that somehow blew it, and then I couldn't reset my car. So I needed that extra point or two going in from qualifying, but I guess I'm not getting that now. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to dig this race, get up there, and hopefully get some points for top 5 and hopefully lead a few laps. And I mean, just see what I can do. But we got a whole race ahead of us, so I guess we'll see.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, it's, 20 points doesn't seem like a lot, but with only 21 drivers, it looks like, work's got to be done. You cannot make any mistakes.
Yep, it's all about, trying my best to be perfect. Obviously no one's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I can give my shot at it. So, I'll see what I can do. I'll work together with my teammates and hopefully get a strategy figured out because I suck at that kind of stuff. But we'll see.
All right, Ryan, do you have anything for Jacob Manning?
Good luck tonight. Hope to see you up there at the end and hopefully in the fight for the chase.
Hopefully so. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Good luck, Jacob.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get him back down there. Now, who do you want to talk to? I grabbed 2.
Let's see here. Probably somebody else who's in the fight here. Let's go on the other side, the inside trying to stay in. Alan Fox. He's got the 20-point lead over Jacob right now.
Okay, Alan Fox. Here we go. We'll let you start him off. There he is.
Alan Fox, got a copy? Alan Fox, you got a copy?
I don't think Alan wants to talk.
Well, that's a shame.
All right, let's go ahead and drag him back down here. Now, who's right up ahead of him in 11th? That would be David Elliott. So let's go ahead and grab him instead. And there he is. Go ahead.
David Elliott, got a copy? David Elliott, you got a copy?
Wow.
0 for 2.
Oh, nobody wants to talk to Ron here tonight. All right, let's take David back down there. And who's ahead of David? That would be Mike Rollinger. That would be the same team here. So let's get him up here. Mike, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Ryan, there you go.
All right, so you're pretty solidly locked in tonight. Solidly, if that's a word. Sitting 10th right now, 29 points above the cut line. What do you got to do tonight here?
I just gotta stay in the top 5 and finish there. I think to just barely squeak in.
Yeah, and you are starting 4th here tonight. Tell us about Las Vegas. What are your thoughts here tonight?
Well, it seems like it's pretty tight. On the long run, it's going to get real tight. So I guess probably have to take care of the tires the first 5-10 laps so you can have a little at the end.
Yeah, for sure. And how does the transition from evening to night affect the racing on this track? Does it keep it tight? Does it make it more tight, loose?
Well, I think the track's going to gain more grip, so I think we're going to have a little more speed. So I think it'll get even tighter, really, because we're just going to be carrying extra speed.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, any sponsor shout-outs, thank yous you'd like to give before we let you go here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my teammates and all you guys up in the booth for what you do, and Rick for putting on the league. And yeah, should be a good night.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you, and good luck keeping those tires all saved up.
Thank you.
Good luck, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to stick here with prime time. Yeah, I know. But we got plenty of time here. So let's get another driver up here from prime time. Michael Thwaites, got a copy? Michael Thwaites, do you have a copy? They're killing me.
Ooh. Hey, 3 for 4 could get you to the big leagues, but
All right, well, let's drop him back down. Let's go ahead and try Alan Fox again here real quick. Alan, do you have a copy? Nope, you don't have a copy. Okay, so we're going to be done with that. Let me see here. How about we go with Ryan Goodell? He was up here in the lobby with no team. Let's see. Let's ask him something. Ryan, do you got a copy, bud? Ryan Goodell, do you have a copy? If you do, you're muted. Wow. Killing me.
could have just been muted. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he was muted, but he never said anything. So how about we go up here with our third place here in points? Let's see if he's got a copy. James Bickford, got a copy. Fail.
I do have a copy. How's it going?
There he is. Finally. Well, James,
I had my microphone muted there.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Well, James, you're coming in too tonight, third in the point standings, plus 93 over 13th. Pretty much got to lock into the chase, but we got to get through, of course, Las Vegas here. How do you feel about this track, man, for round 10?
I'm just trying to figure out how to save tires. I think getting off of the right front has always been my problem just in iRacing in general. So if we can save, I think we have a good piece. We're sitting P3 here, and I'm excited to go out there and try to get a win here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Going for a win to make sure you get it in, but I think you're good to go. I mean, plus 93 over 13th, unless you drastically do something major out there, like get mad at the admins or, do something stupid, I guess you could say, and don't get the major penalty points. I think you're good to go.
I absolutely agree. I mean, I go into races either bringing back the steering wheel or bringing back a trophy anyways.
All right, that's good. Well, Ryan, anything for James before we get him back down?
I do have one question. Just going into the chase here, what's your thoughts? It's all going to be on an even playing field, if I'm not mistaken. But how do you approach the first race in the chase?
I'm excited to, like at the beginning of the season, I'm just now getting into iRacing after a long stint of taking a break. And I'm really excited to start applying what I've learned and becoming a little bit faster and able to knock off those top fives. And now at an even playing field, see if I could start clicking off some wins here. Just a little bit more practicing and testing with my crew chief here, Reed Wilson. And I think we're going to approach that first race just right off the bat, taking a win, getting a W, so that way we have some momentum going into the rest of the chase.
Absolutely. Well, tonight, good luck. Try to get back up here, and we'll hopefully talk to you then.
Awesome. Hope to see you in Victory Lane.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Good luck, James. All right, we'll get him back down there to the lobby here. Now, of course, we're going to get down into the driver's meet, or into the grid. I'll get it right in a minute. Into the grid here in about 5 seconds. So let's get that qual times off there. Let's just wait for the final countdown here from iRacing. Big shout out to the admins here tonight. Scott Rambler, Jake Bustos, adminning the Xfinity Series this season. Big shout out to them. Rick Bell over at RB Custom Rigs. If you're in the market for a computer or upgrades, hit him up. Facebook.com/RB Custom Rigs. Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And all the fans out there that tune in each and every week. Well, let's get them down here on the Max Speed TV starting grid here tonight. It's going to be David Weishart with a 34.48. They're up in the pole. His teammate, Chris Seidenfaden, going to be on the outside of him in second. James Bickford third. Mike Rominger in fourth. Nicholas Vroom Vroom Vroman in fifth. Alan Fox in sixth. GT Hawk in seventh. Ryan Goodell in eighth. Justin Michael in ninth. And Michael Thwaites going to round out the top 10. Ryan, finish us out, bud.
David Elliott in the 11th position. Darren Bruce starting off in the 12th position. Jim Duda in the 13th position in that 53 car. Timothy Zayas in the 2 car tonight, starting in the 14th position. Peter Ruzick in the 15th position in the 08 Stars and Stripes car. Blair Patterson in his signature South Point colors. Starting in the 16th position. James Holzer, a very fast driver last weekend. Let's see what he can do tonight in that 17th position. Paul Henley in that 29 car in the 18th position. Kyle Sieg starting off in the 19th position. Jacob Manning with the not very great qualifying run. Let's see if he can make his way up to the front in that 20th position. And rounding out the field, the standby driver, Justin Rideout.
All right, as I always say, let's hope Rideout don't ride it out on the wall. Yep, got a pick on him.
Poor guy.
Yep, poor guy. All right, lap 75 will be our halfway mark here this evening. Let's share it, get it out there. Hit it, smash that like button, share it. Let's go, folks. Let's get some more people out here watching. Do appreciate it on the back stretch here tonight. Pull those belts tight one more time, Brian. We're about ready to go green here, man.
Absolutely, and should be a good race. 150 laps, let's see what we got.
All right, in the middle of 3 and 4, pace car, of course. They'll dive off to the safety of pit road. And it will be in David Weishart's hands once all 4 tires are below that white line. There goes the pace car. David can go. He's already on the loud pedal. Good start by the 33 and the 88. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Racing here tonight again at Vegas.
And a huge gap between Weishart and Chris Seidenfeld there as they go into 1, and a big gap to James Bickford behind them. And it's 2 by 2 through the field. Back by Mike Rominger. Ryan Goodell making it on the outside. We might have 3 wide here.
Oh, we're going to hit 3 wide already. Oh, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Too early for that.
GT was thinking the same thing there. He tried to make it 3 wide, but he kept himself in check there. Backed off and probably avoided a wreck there.
Well, I know these drivers can go 3 wide and handle it, but I did, lap 2, really? No, don't do that.
No. Hard pass, hard pass.
Alrighty, single file for the most part here. We still got GT there on the inside of, I believe that's going to be the 44 of Ryan Goodell. Now, the preferred line here, Ryan, I don't know, inside or outside, I guess is really how your tires are.
Agreed, and I mean, you can see Ryan Goodell, he'll get the run through the front stretch and the back stretch, but GT through the corners right there, he'll clear him there, and Ryan's not going to have much to do with this run except maybe cross it over. As GT, he got a big run off the corner as well, and I think just running just above that white line is where you want to be.
Oh yeah, definitely. While I was watching, while you were going on that, I was watching Peter Rusick here. He fell all the way back to 16th, just a spot here. We've got a battle back behind them. Behind him though, James Holzer and Kyle Sieg. So they are, there is a few passing, few cars trying to pass each other. Nothing at the moment too major, but still as close as they are. If something was to happen, you don't have really any reaction time.
Yeah, and that could cause a pretty big stack up back there. Maybe a multi-car accident, and like right there. Can't tell who that is. Rusick, it looks like he got up into C. No, it would be James up there.
Okay,
almost put him in the wall.
See Rusick, I see Sieg, James Holzer here. Yep, so. Now we're seeing a battle here right up ahead of them. Blair Daddy Patterson and the 08 of Peter Rusick. Got this battle going on. Not really worried about right now up front. I mean, they are getting relatively closer to one another. James Bickford is keeping it close to Chris Seidenfeld. I think Chris is just running his line. He's going to make that 25 go around him. Either on the high, he's going to have to make him go around him on the high side. If the 25 gets that nose in on that low side, I think James would have it. All right, still here?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm just checking out where Alan Fox is and how Jacob Manning is doing, but I think Jacob kind of fell off there. He's hanging out here with Justin Rideout and behind them Paul Henley. So if Jacob is gonna have any hope of getting in, he's gonna have to start putting the pressure on the people in front of him. He's 4 seconds back from the leader at the moment.
Yeah, it's still early. It's still early. So, I mean, he's got plenty of time. I think if we stay green, which there's a big chance we could, I think, you know, it's gonna have to come down to a strategy call, you know, a pit strategy call. Right now, they're just trying to figure out, you know, track position, where they're wanting to be when that time comes. I've seen it all season long with these drivers. Tonight is no different.
Yes, agreed, and especially with setup per the drivers being tight, that kind of worries me with getting into the wall on old tires. As we see Justin Michael and Michael Thwaites battling a little bit here, pretty close side by side. I think Michael just got around Thwaites here, and Thwaites is trying to get that back.
Every time you say Michael and then Michael again, I don't know which Michael you're talking about. Justin Michael or Michael Thwaites. Come on, Ryan, you're killing me.
Looks like Michael is in front of the other Michael right now. Didn't even realize that.
Well, Justin Michael, so everybody, Justin Michael in the 22, Michael Thwaites in the 12. Now, I believe Justin Michael is actually a sub here, too, from what I was told. I could be wrong.
He's running those JW Racing colors, it looks like.
Yeah, I think he's subbing tonight. I just can't remember for whom.
I remember who used to drive the 22 car.
All right, well, checking through the field here, nothing really going on, just a bunch of single file, and they are, I would say, pretty much pack racing still yet, Ron. I mean, there's not really much separation between really any of the drivers, anywhere between 2/10 to about a half a second, and that's about it.
I mean, the car furthest off the pace, he's only 7.5 seconds behind the leaders at the moment. It looks like
all Henley.
It looks like, yeah, they're still pretty close together. That draft, keeping these cars close with all the downforce. Draft is a huge tool they will be using tonight.
I don't think draft is a big thing with the Xfinity cars. That you can get some early on. It's momentum, basically, and then saving your tires. Do you save this early? Now, I'm not saying the draft, you can't get no draft. You can get some. But I don't think it's major like in the Cup car.
Oh, it's definitely not as major as Cup cars, but the Xfinity cars still have some qualities of the Cup cars.
Yeah.
It's like the splitter and the size. It's still a pretty sizable wing they have. So I do think that the draft is keeping the pack together right now.
Right now.
For right now, yes. Once we get green flag this stops, it's not gonna really matter where you're at.
Oh, I'm watching
that big battling here with Rominger and
yeah.
Looks like, yep. And then GT trying to get around the track champion from last season, Nicholas Roman.
Well, we've got, of course, we've got GT Hawkins.
Oh, almost contact there. GT was sliding up the racetrack, had it back out. That would have caused a huge pileup.
Got GT Hawkins right there for GTM. Then right up ahead of him, prime time in a Nicholas of Vroom Vroom Vroman. Glad to see a Vroom Vroom back in action, and from what he was telling me tonight, he's going to be in action tomorrow night for the Rick Motec Cup Series.
Oh.
So we're going to get a double dose of the Vroom Vroom.
Good to see him back. Usually Xfinity Series regular, taking a few weeks off, but once again glad to see him back. Getting some team points for Primetime Motorsports out here.
Yes.
As we got a battle in front of him with Mike Rominger and James Bickford. Rominger looks like he got to the quarter panel and couldn't get the run off, so he'll try again this corner. Looks like he's going to back off, try to get the run off the corner, and it looks like he might have enough of a run.
I don't know. Coming out of 4. Boy, Mike is just right on his tail, though. Good Lord.
Look at that. He might be to the inside here.
Down
Won't
into
have
1.
the best angle into the corner.
Yeah,
but
buddy, there he goes.
he'll try to make it work, sliding up, sliding
Whoa,
up.
door to door.
Very great awareness from Mike Rominger. Instead of driving up into the 25 there to possibly cause, or I say possibly, causing a wreck, he decides to back off and lose a couple positions. That's just, you won't see that from some drivers on iRacing, but obviously these are some of the best we have here in Extreme Motorsports 99, and good to see that awareness from that 9 car.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, definitely. And I was just looking here again into the point standings here, and I'm seeing that we see Chris Seidenfaden up here in the 88, right there, still in second, hanging on right behind his teammate David Weishart. Now David, of course, in that second spot in the point standings. I am not seeing Chris Seidenfaden in the top 20. So I don't know. I don't think Chris.
As far as I know, he's still a sub for, I think, Zach.
Okay, so he could be going for just
Zach Willard.
team points then. And that could be the case.
Yeah, and Zach is about 100 points back from the cutoff. A little more than 100 points back from the cutoff.
113, actually.
Seidenfaden is...
Oh, watch that
even
battle
further
behind
back.
him.
Bickford back, holding off Roman there for third, and we got a little cluster back here between Rominger, Roman, and GT Hawkins trying to poke his nose into the top 5 here.
At 14, GT, of course, GT looking, going, looking at the Xfinity Series season here this season. Of course, GT is our defending champion here. Defending champion for Xfinity and the Cup Series. I'm beginning to wonder if GT is going to take this 3 wide. I'm trying to pay attention to it while I'm doing this. But GT Hawkins has got 5 wins on the season. Now we see the battle there between the 95 and the 14. 14 looks like he is going to have it on the outside. David Weishart has got 2 wins on the season. Chris Seidenfaden has got 1, and Garrett D. Grant has got 1. It's all been GT Motorsports and Samson Motorsports in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out for these drivers of GTM and Samson here. I think there's 1. No, you're right. It's just GTM and just Samson.
Yeah. Garrett D. Grant, GT Hawkins, David Weishart, Chris Seidenfaden, and that's it.
Definitely, it's either been GT Hawkins or Samson. Let's see if we can get the first non-GTM / non-Samson driver here tonight.
Well, right now it's looking like David Weishart kind of, he kind of running away with it early on here. It's 2 seconds ahead. Really not worried about him right now. He's gone. Mike Rominger having a moment. Looks like he's backing it off here. Oh, he's looking like he's having several moments here. GT Nicholas. We got a battle between Mike Rominger and the 22 of Justin Michael. 44 of Ryan Goodell. Ryan Goodell coming in 2 tonight, 6th in the point standings. He is plus 77 over 13th. I think Ryan is good to go. A just solid finish for him will just help him propel that even further. I think he's okay. And like I said, I think Michael Thwaites is okay too. Let's check where Michael Thwaites is. Well, right now he's running in 10th.
Thwaites in 10th place. He's actually looking to try to get into this mix here with his teammate Alan Fox and Now Rominger on the outside, who's just been falling back. I wonder if it's just maybe wearing out that right front too early for him. Could have caused him to fall back. I can check for. Looks like he might have a little bit of damage on that right front, if I'm not mistaken.
Right front damage coming to that number 9. Let's check it out.
Oh, yeah, there's
yes.
Plenty. Right side
yes.
damage.
Yeah, right side damage. I think he might have popped the wall. I don't think popping a car would do that unless it spun the other cars to see the 12 come around. But yeah, that damage on that 9, we can see it here. Ugh, I wonder if that's affecting him.
Oof, yeah, he hit the wall hard on lap 23, racing with GT and Broman.
Oh.
Just a big lick on the outside wall. And he's just been falling since. Hopefully get some of that out on these green flag pit stops, and if he's lucky, he'll get a caution.
All right, I'm looking here to see. Now, Ryan Goodell, I'm looking here at the roster here for the Xfinity Series. And, of course, your independent drivers, they may be part of a team in general, but in the Xfinity Series, they may be independent. They may be running by themselves. They might be still, like I said, part of a team, but they're running as an independent. But we've got Ryan Goodell here, is an independent driver, but Ryan Goodell, I believe, is part of GTM, right? No, he's not. What is he part of?
I think he's a part of JW.
JW. All right, let me get down here.
Either JW or
Ryan
Jacob Bell.
Goodell. All right. See here. I'm not even seeing in teams.
He might be in the lobbies too.
He's not in the lobby. The only person in the lobby is James Bickford. However, he is an independent driver from the roster here. Now, the one I wanted to look at was James Bickford. Oh, man. On the...
Let me check team.
James Bickford is an independent, and he's part of no team. So he is independent, and he's doing this all by himself. Watching here with the 3 of James Holzer, the 9 of Mike Rominger. Yes, we are still... We're trying to pay attention here, folks. We're just trying to give everybody some stats and rundowns here.
Let's just, thing is here, David Weishart, 2.336 seconds in front of his teammate at the line.
Whoa.
He's running away with this race.
Yeah, it's getting a little dicey back here around Jacob Manning, the 1. 3 of James Holzer, the 53 of Jim Duda. Now, speaking of Jim Duda, he is 35 points behind Alan Fox. Jim Duda sitting in that 15th spot. Alan Fox there in that 12th position. Jim, he's got a lot of work he needs to do. And right now, he is fighting that number 1 of Jacob Manning, who is only 20 points behind Alan Fox.
The discipline of that one car, I was talking about him earlier, hanging out in the back there, he was saving tires. I didn't even catch on that because he is tearing through the field right now. He'll be up to 10th in no time here as he's just trying to follow these cars through. Excellent play by that one car, and an excellent display of discipline as the 42 slides up. Ooh.
David Elliott, hang on to it. Don't be the prime time, be the prime time. That makes any sense.
I catch your drift there.
All right.
As Jacob Manning like I said, making his move for 10th place. Man, that's incredibly disciplined move.
Oh, man, 20th to 11th. Fighting right here for that 10th spot. Man, what a run Jacob Manning is having. 35 laps into the race. We're coming to about 40 laps before we get to the halfway. Oh, no. Oh, we got a clip there. 42 in the 3. 42 clipped the 3, but man, good save, good knowledge. 42 backed off. Wow.
That could have been
bad.
Very dicey. Oh my goodness, watching that replay there, that's...
Yeah, you seen it. That right front, left rear.
I'm surprised that didn't prop the car sideways there. That was a little sketchy there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it looks like Ride Out trying to figure out something here. Now, I have, of course, standby driver. He has really nothing to gain, but a whole lot to prove. So, you know, glad to see him out here in the 108, hanging it out, battling Blair Daddy Patterson there on the inside. Now, we've been out here 37 laps. Hey, guess what? We're going to be coming up on the first round of pit stops here pretty soon. 38 to 42 laps is what I've got it down as.
They're going to be spreading out here soon, too, as well.
Yes, they are. The tires, though. Yeah, tires are going to be the biggest thing. I think you got to change tires. We have seen drivers later on, late in the race, caution happens. I mean, we're talking, say, less than 15-10 to go. They take 2 tires, and then they're banking on more cautions, and it actually worked out. I mean, we're only 38 laps into this race. You cannot take 2 tires.
No, and that will not help the loose, tight problem at all. Maybe make you a little more free, but I don't think...
You just can't take 1.
No. I would hope you wouldn't take 1 tire. That would be, feel like a waste of a pit stop.
Well, I mean, say you burn off your right front. Whoa. Watching back here with Blair Daddy Patterson and company back here toward the back of the field. Thought we were going to see might be 3 wide, but nope. We're still 2 wide here as we're seeing Right Out here trying to get around the 9 of Rominger. Here we go. Wow, we're loaded with pit stops already. David Wildshart, Chris Seidenfaden. Here we go, folks. I just seen it. James Bickford, Vroom down, Alan Fox down, David Elliott down, Kyle Sieg down, Mike Rominger down. Here we go.
Everybody and their mother down, yeah.
Pretty much.
And everybody else is coming this time, from what it sounds.
All right, well, GT. No,
GT's
GT's not coming down. Justin Michael is, though. Ryan Goodell, Michael Thwaites, Jacob Manning, James Holzer. Looks like we had another driver stay out and Ride Out.
Oh, man.
Jacob, man. And this gets dicey when this many drivers comes down pit road.
Yes.
Well, we've got GT and Ride Out, the only 2 that's out there. GT's coming down now. I'm assuming Ride Out will be down here. So, yeah. Hey, I got it right. 38 to 42. Woohoo!
Meth with midline?
Well, that was really a guess. Because the past couple of nights, it's been 35 to 45. So I just went with 35 to 45. And I know the Xfinity cars get a little bit better gas mileage. And I looked, of course, at the track and all that, and all, you know, together. And I just went with 38 to 42 out of a guess.
Should have put money on it.
Well, tomorrow's going to be about the same, 38 to 42 laps. So...
Put some money on it then?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe $1.
There you go.
Everybody came down, it looks like, cleanly here. Let's check it out. Oh, a hold for Chris Seidenfaden, a 54.6 second stop. Mike Rominger, 38.3. That could be the damage there for Mike, getting that fixed.
Not what he needed tonight.
No, I'm looking at everybody else here too. It looks like everybody else made it out pretty clean. Anywhere between, I would say, we're looking at it here, 14 and 15 seconds stop mainly is what it is. So it looks like everybody took 4 tires. They got the gas and they're back out there here tonight. Now let's go ahead and check the penalty chart here tonight, see if we've got anything. You know, they're only allowed, I believe it's 6 pit stalls? 7. I think it's 6.
I think it is 6.
Yeah,
Is
6. Yeah,
it
6.
3 in, 3 out, or any combo?
Any combo, it cannot be more than 6. So you can go 1 in your pit and then go 5 out if you wanted to, but that's hard to do. Best is to go 2 in and 4 out. And I found that is the best way to do it if you can do it that way. Sometimes it's a lot harder to do that than, you know. So yeah, any combination of it, but it cannot be more than 6. Not worried about David Weishaupt, 3.1 seconds ahead of Nicholas Vroom Vroom Vroman, and this is what I was concerned with here tonight after the first round of green flag pit stops. Now, we're not really, like, totally spread out, Ryan, but
a lot of gaps.
Yeah, there's gaps 2 to 4 tenths of a second, to 2 seconds, to 4 seconds, to 3 seconds. We got 17 watching, 3 likes. Can we hit 10 likes here tonight? We ain't even halfway either. All right, while I'm watching, Jacob Manning here has got GT Hawkins coming to his inside. That is for position. That's for 6th. 22 of Justin. Go ahead.
Let's see if Jacob tries to save his stuff again. He's up to 6th place from 20th. Let's see if he tries to save his stuff here tonight.
We'll see.
Nicholas Vroman here. He's 3 seconds back on the leader, but started 5th up to 2nd place here tonight. Let's see if he can start cutting that gap down.
Vroom vroom. Oh, vroom vroom. Get that blanket under control, vroom vroom. I think he had that problem last season too.
I was gonna say, was that me or?
No, he's blinking on my end as well. Yeah, he's kind of blinking out a little bit. Needs to get that under control. All right, battling still yet. Got GT, Alan Fox. Got Jacob Manning, Justin Michael doing battle right behind them. Now let's check back a little bit further. That's about it.
GT Hawkins, Alan Fox side by side, like I think you were saying there.
Yep, GT to the inside
here.
GT's gonna get it. I'm wondering, I don't know the math on this. I'm wondering really where Allen, coming in 2 tonight, plus 20 ahead of Jacob Manning, Allen in 12th, where Allen would have to finish to make it in.
No?
I don't know how to do that.
Look some math up here.
Because he's plus 20 right now coming in 2 tonight, of course. So Jacob Manning right now is running an 8th. I'm not saying that would knock out, if Jacob makes it, I'm not saying it would knock out Allen, but got to understand where all the other ones are. Darren Bruce, Paul Henley, Mike Rominger, David Elliott. You know, you got to put all that into factor as well. Now, that's, of course, coming down to the end of the race.
So, let's see here.
I think it's, so they get, 45 for, 45. I think max is what, 48?
45.
No, with bonus points.
Yeah.
So regular finishing would be 45. That's winning the race. I think right now, though, Alan Fox, if he doesn't have any damage or any X's, he could have damage but no X's. He'd, of course,
I
receive.
think he'd have to finish 19th or above to be locked in. With Jacob's current point situation.
Okay,
Just at the
so
moment.
where would
Just at the
Jacob have to finish? Can you kind of do the math on that real quick?
So if you got 23 points in 21st, so he would have to finish. He'd have to win it, basically.
Jacob Manning? Really?
Yeah, because he needs to overcome a 23 or a 20-point gap, and if 23 is the most we can get,
Oh, no. You can get 45 plus bonus points.
or 23, right? Yeah, assuming that.
Oh, yeah, you're
assuming
going
that-
from the win all the way back to where
Yes.
you're sitting right now. Oh.
Yeah, so just assuming that Allen gets a wreck, finishes dead last, he would only get 23 points, and if Jacob makes it through with no incidents, and possibly leading the most laps, which it doesn't seem that he's going to try to do that, I think, well, maybe second. He could get 44 points for incident-free and finishing second.
All
So
right.
that could
Well,
be a way he gets in.
are you going off the rule book on the points and how
Yes.
they're determined? Okay, so you're going off of the Xfinity
Yeah. So
45, 42, 41, 40, 39, blah, 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 all the way back to 43rd, 1 point. That's based on a 43 car field. So, and that's what they base it off of. You know, we only got 21 cars. So, wow. Just goes to show you, car count is very important.
Yes, absolutely. Because, I mean, hey, if Chris Seidenfaden, who has fallen a
he's
lap
right
down,
now, he is on pit road here. He's been on pit road. Well, he just came on pit road here. Oh, what happened? Anything in the penalty chart?
some damage to the rear end of that car.
Oh, and we didn't even see yet.
Oh,
Uh-oh, what'd you see, bud?
hit the wall.
Oh, no!
Jim Duda shoved him up into the wall, and he came down pit road for unsafe pit entry,
What?
and will have to be held there
All
for
right.
a while.
Duda it.
Duda did it.
Duda did it. I don't know if Duda did it or not. I didn't see it, so you know, I'm just going off what you said. We'll blame that on Ryan here tonight, folks. Why not? I'm older than him. I can do that, right? Out, spread out here. Jesus. Just right now, not a whole lot at the moment going. I'm not worried about David Weishart. I mean, good Lord. I mean, well, Nicholas is coming, but he's not really coming that quickly. He's still 4 seconds back behind David Weishart.
And we only have a few battles on the track right now.
let me see. Let's get back here. We got Paul Henley and Justin Rideout. We're going to be coming up on halfway here. Halfway at lap 75. Going to be here at about 14. Well, this time by, see, lap 62 will be 13 laps.
I think so.
Well, 14, really. They have to complete lap 65, but... Yeah, product of Green Flag Racing here at Las Vegas. Well, we've done it before, so we're going to go ahead and do it again. Oh, we got a battle back here, though. Blair Daddy Patterson to the inside of James Holzer. How about we go... Oh, we'll go cockpit here with James Holzer. Why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, crank it up. We're just going to run along here with James. If I hit crank it up, it's going to go to actual crank it up, and, well, everybody's spread out, so I don't want to do that. We'll watch James Holzer here. Looks like he's running the outside, like really the outside line, and, you know, save tires, you know.
Or maybe try to be like Kyle Larson. I'm just kidding.
That looks like Jim Duda gonna get around him here.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, we're on James right there. We see Duda there on the inside.
James Bickford is a lap down here too, trying to get his lap back. I wonder what happened to him.
Well, James is mathematically locked into it, so I mean, this is not gonna hurt him one bit.
Oh no, but still an interesting development.
Yeah, it looks like he had a, well, I don't see his box pit here, but I'm seeing a lane of 1:27.7, so, you know, just kind of doing some math here. I'm assuming probably 30, 40 second stop roughly.
Oh, he got in way too hot. He was not down to 50. He was at...
Oh. Speeding on pit road. Ouch.
At the line, he was going 64
door
miles an hour.
door to door, 53 up into the wall. 25 right there. That is James Bickford.
And the 3's down on the apron there.
James Holzer. James.
No, he caught the wall too. James caught the wall too there.
Let's get a MaxspeedTV replay on this and check James Bickford here, because we had door to door. Yeah, the 3 was right there.
That 3's taking it behind the wall. He just went 120 miles an hour down pit road.
Oh.
Might have to talk to somebody in the hauler about that.
All right, well, we're going to check. We see the 3 right up ahead. You see the door to door here with the 53 and the 25. And yeah, right there. Yep, there it is. Yeah, he did. James Holzer did smack the wall. Wow.
And I think with that, that locks in the 73 of Alan Fox, James Holzer quitting the race.
Let's see, James Holzer. Oh, James Holzer is not even in the top 20.
No, what I'm saying here is now Alan Fox can only finish in 20th position, meaning he can take 24
definitely,
points.
definitely. Yeah,
well, actually, no. Yes. So the
going off.
No, Seidenfaden is still on pit road too. He's 11 laps down.
13 from my calculation.
Yeah, 13 now.
Well, Jacob Manning sitting in 13th coming into tonight. He is up in 4th now.
He's gonna have to win it.
He's got to do something.
If he wants a chance, he's gonna.
So
have
right
to
now, Alan
win
Fox sitting in 8th. He's sitting pretty good.
Yes. I think all Alan has to do is not get in a wreck.
Oof. All right, well, sitting here with Alan Fox. Al, just separation here between some drivers, but maybe a few battles going on here, Ryan, or potential. Jacob Manning, Ryan Goodell, Michael Thwaites. Now, Ryan Goodell mathematically locked in. Michael Thwaites as well. Jacob Manning, of course, back here sitting in 13th. We got GT. Yeah, he's massively locked into it here. Don't even have to go over that. Nicholas Vroom Vroom, of course, not in it. So he's not locked in, and he won't be racing in the chase. David Weishart, mathematically locked in. And right now, David is still up there. He's led 69 laps here this evening. GT has led 3. All right, well, man, this is gonna make for an interesting next half of the race because we're coming up on lap 74 here, and of course 2 more laps. We're gonna be out lap 76. That will be the halfway mark here tonight. Myself, Joshua Medlock, and Ryan Branshaw up here in the booth, trying to give everybody some action here tonight. But when you got Las Vegas, and now we're night racing here as well, like it's been all week long, it just separation. You got to find the battles when you find them, right?
Yes. I mean, I've been looking at these times. I think only guys here, I mean,
Kyle Blair,
Seed, Darren Bruce, 0.2 of a second separate them, but no side-by-side action there.
Now we got Paul and Blair doing battle here. Paul Henley. Now I would watch Paul because Paul Early makes it look like he's having issues. Paul knows how to race.
Yeah.
So what's Paul gotta do? So Paul coming in 2 tonight in 8th. Haven't talked much about Paul and his standings here, but he's 39 points ahead of Jacob Manning. I think a solid finish for Paul Henley. He'll be good to go.
Yes, and I think everybody except Alan and David are locked in mathematically at the moment.
All right. Yeah, okay. All right. We are over the halfway mark here tonight. The only driver we have lost is James Holtz or Chris Seidenfaden. Still on pit road, getting damage fixed. David Weishart, a 4.2 second lead over Vroom Vroom here. Nicholas Vroman, GT Hawkins there in 3rd. Jacob Manning gonna have to win it here tonight, according to Ryan's stats and calculations here. He's gonna have to win it to get in it. So we'll watch Jacob.
Win it without any incidents at the moment. If Chris stays on pit road and with James out of the race as well.
That's including the no incidents and everything, right? Or no?
Yes, that's including.
Oh,
no
that
incidents.
is including all that. Oh,
with no incidents, he'd had 47 points. I'm assuming Chris Seinfeld is out of it.
Oh,
James Holzer.
Well, Chris is not even in it. Remember, he's subbing. So
the whole thing is the whole thing being if Alan was to
pit stops.
Oh, we got pit stops.
Alan Fox, David Elliott, down pit road.
Like I said, if Alan was to just turn right into the wall, one of these corners, and end up finishing as far down as he could finish, Jacob would still have to win. Alan Fox would have 26 points, and Jacob would have 47.
David Weishart down pit road. Kyle Sieg, I did see. Did somebody just spin that on pit road? Kyle Sieg had a moment coming down pit road. Oh, we got to get a MaxspeedTV replay on this. See what happened to Kyle. I know you're probably already on it.
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and look at it here on the MaxspeedTV replay. And we're going to take a look at it for all the fans out there as well.
Big front end damage for that 39 car. I wouldn't be surprised if he parks it too.
Kyle Sieg, 48 points behind 12th here. Oh, yeah, right there. And he just smacks the inside wall. Ouch.
I think on top of that, he will. Oh, maybe not. No,
Vroom,
he will not
vroom.
receive a.
Off it
He might have
away.
caught that cone.
GT off it away. Ryan Goodell off it away. Oh, golly, we got a lot of drivers off and away here. Came down pit road and really just stopped and they're gone.
Yeah.
Jim Duda. Well, let's talk about Duda here. Now, he is up front. He's just, did he run out of fuel?
I saw a slow car on the front stretch. Oh, that might have
41
been-
laps. He led a lap, but he's losing speed. Did he run out of fuel? He's up front.
The car's off.
Yeah, I think he ran out of fuel or something happened.
This might cause a caution.
He is below the white line. We will see.
Racing is weird about that. I wouldn't think there would be a caution.
I
but
wouldn't
you never
either.
know.
He's below the white line. He's off the racing surface, so. Jim Duda, like I said, coming into tonight, minus 35 behind Alan Fox. He would have a lot more. He would have to win it and hope Jacob Manning and Brian Wasserman, which Brian is not out here, so he would have to hope Jacob Manning just didn't win it here. Jim Duda is down pit road. And David Weishart is back to our leader here tonight. Good Lord. Out of fuel. Well, Donald Fader out there. Rooting on Jacob Manning here. I do see chat, Donald. Looks like we've got a 56% for Jacob Manning, and looks like they are aware of what Jacob has to do here tonight as well. Good racing, good pit stops. Go ahead and check that penalty chart, see if anybody made a mistake on pit road here. Not seeing anything. What do you think, Ryan?
I'm thinking David Weishart is approaching a 5-second lead, and I think, well, never mind. I'm not thinking anything. We have two more people quitting, Kyle Sieg and Mike Rominger. Your playoff field is the top 12 coming in tonight. It is mathematically impossible for Jacob Manning to get in at this point.
Yeah, well, right now, I think if Jacob was to time the, a pit stop right, I think he'd be all right. But right now, Jacob, I mean, let's see here. Where is David Elliott? He's back in 8th. Mike Rominger, he is. Oh, he's taking his car behind the wall. Oh. Kyle Sieg has as well.
Kyle Sieg, yep. So that'll make up I think the lowest Allen can finish if he ends up taking it behind the wall for whatever reason is 17th, meaning he will have to finish, or he will get 27 points. So, well, I mean, Jacob could tie it. That's about it.
Oh, man, oh, man. But we got Jacob Manning right here in 5th. Ryan Goodell right up ahead. Ryan, though, I think is locked in. And Alan Fox right behind Jacob Manning. We got the 12 of Thwaites, who I believe is locked in mathematically. I think he is okay. So I would still be watching Jacob Manning and Alan Fox. These two drivers right here is the two I would be watching. Now, with that being said, Mike Rominger came into tonight 10th, Ryan. He's out of the race. Does that put him out? As well as, well, that's going to put, of course, Kyle Sieg out. So, Mike Rominger, plus 29 ahead of Jacob Manning. As Ryan does some configurations here. Sorry, Ryan, to put you on the spot here tonight, but it's round 10, man. We gotta figure this out.
17th would give out 27 points, the most that Jacob could get without. He's gonna have to do it carefully and without incident. Is 47. So with that 27 point or 20 point gap, Jacob will have to basically be perfect from here out and overcome a 13-second gap to David Weishart to just tie it.
So yeah, Jacob's definitely gonna have to win it here tonight to get into it. But Mike Rominger, does that still keep Mike in it though?
Mike, yes.
Mike Rominger. So Mike,
everybody except for Alan is now guaranteed a spot in the chase.
All right. So Jacob Manning, Alan Fox. Man, oh man, been a wild ride here. Let's take a look here. Paul Henley is the last driver on the lead lap here tonight, back here in 12th. Larry Daddy Patterson in 11th. David Weishart, though, with a 4-second lead over Vroom Vroom. G.T. Hawkins, 4.7 back behind Nicholas. 8.7 behind David. Ryan Goodell in 4th. 3.8 behind BT and 12.7 behind David. Michael Thwaites in 5th. And about 0.5 of a second here with a battle here between him and Jacob Manning. Still going to put Michael Thwaites 13.2 seconds behind the leader. 13.2 as they're still side by side. I don't know if Jacob Manning, not down to Manning, but I don't know if he has anything for David Weishart unless he times this last pit stop here in about 15 20 something laps. Trying to math it here in my head here. So.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's enough. I really don't.
I doubt it will be. Realistically, it's not.
Yeah.
And in a good race that Jacob had absolutely dominated last week at Dover.
Yeah.
That win would have put him so much farther up than he needed to be now, and it would be a lot easier for him to get into this playoffs. But without that qualifying .1, that could have helped him a lot.
And I think Alan Fox is aware of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he is just trying to hang out here right now in 8th, just hanging back. Just, well, regardless of where he finishes, really. At
this point, it's...
Yeah. It's all about it's all on Jacob right now between Jacob and Allen. That's really about it. We see Jacob here still battling Michael Thwaites.
He's got to do this cleanly if he even wants a shot.
And Michael running that mid to upper line. Oh!
Slight contact there.
Yes, there was. Prime time. Michael Thwaites. One of Jacob Manning here. Now, he is, of course, a part of JW Racing.
That's definitely it. That's
Whoa!
it right there. That's a 2X.
Oh, no!
That's it.
Oh, that is probably definitely going to put him out. Yeah, you know, you're talking about the 2X. That could be definitely a 2X there.
Possibly a 4X. And,
oh.
Yeah, I think... let's check the damage. I'm going to check the damage.
All right, well, you can go back and look at it. I can't look at that, but, well, I don't know if Jacob... What is Jacob going to do here? You see the 22 of Justin Michael now to the inside of that 12.
Some front end damage to Jacob Manning, even if he could battle his way back up, or even if he didn't get a 2X or 4X from that. I don't think with the aerodynamic disadvantage he'd have to the rest of the field that that would make any difference, or that would help him out in any way. So,
well, you can see what X it was, right?
I cannot see it. It's not showing me the incident.
Can you check the info results, or is that what you're on?
Yeah, the entries have the incidents on it, but I cannot see that.
Oh, okay. See, I can't see it either with ATVO. I only see that after the fact, so after the race is done. So, well, Jacob Manning to the inside now of the 12. We'll see exactly what they do again here, but if that is a 2X, now, even if it's a 1X, that still could have cost him.
Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that was
a 1X.
2X at the very least.
So you're thinking 2-4 at least. 2 to 4.
I think 1X is only for off track. So like if he went through the grass or something.
Man, oh man. All right. Well, I'm not worried about David. I'm going back up here to the front here. Not worried about Nicholas. Not worried about GT. Not worried about Ryan Goodell. Not really worried about Justin Michael at this point. That's the top 5. Jacob Manning, kind of worried about him. Alan Fox right behind him now. I mean, this is the battle right here, really, between Jacob Manning and Alan Fox, 12th and 13th. Michael Thwaites, mathematically locked into it, plus 69 ahead of Jacob Manning. Michael's just really just got to finish the race. That's what he's got to do. And Alan Fox at this point as well, he's just got to finish the race. David Elliott. David coming in tonight, plus 28 ahead of Jacob Manning. Like you were saying, Ryan, I think David right at this point is probably locked in regardless of what happened.
Yeah.
Now still going through.
They just got to watch what they say and...
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to get those -10, -25, -50 penalty points, because that'll definitely hurt you.
That would change everything.
Yes, it would. Now Darren Bruce are plus 30. Yeah, Darren Bruce plus 31 coming into tonight, setting in 9th. Paul Henley coming into tonight, 8th. in the points, a plus 39 over Jacob Manning. 13th, I think Paul. Yeah, Paul is. I think he'll be good to go here. Just gotta hang on to it. And he's the last one on the lead lap here too, in 12th. So just hang on to it. That's what you got to do, is hang on to it. 20 watching, and we got 3 likes. I think we can hit 10 likes here tonight. I know we're separated, but we've been talking about the situation here tonight and the points and how close it really is and what these drivers got to do. Can we hit 10 to 15 likes here tonight before the end of the broadcast? We're going to hit here lap 109, 110, of course, the next time by. Here's David Weishart is going to be coming out of turn number 4 here this evening. The lap of 110. We're going to be 41 to go this time by. Brian doing all the hard leg work, and Brian, I do appreciate that.
Yes, got to keep those math skills sharp before this fall.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you gotta, of course, add in, you know, if you don't get any penalty points, but you get, you win the race, you get the bonus points, or even if you don't win the race, you have 0 incidents. That's 2 bonus points you get with 0 incident. I mean, yeah. 2 bonus points could either be, okay, you're in or you're not. So, and that's going back to Jacob Manning, and I know I keep repeating myself, but, I mean, come on. It's life or death, basically.
Yep. Man, he had a great season. He started heating up at the end here, and just a shame that he most likely won't be in the top 12 here for fighting for this championship.
I would love to see Jacob Manning, in there, because I like you said, as how hot he has been. I think he would be one of those drivers in the chase that you see him behind you, you see him creeping up on you, and it's like, okay, what do I do?
Exactly. Especially if he drove like he did tonight throughout the chase, it just would have been.
Oh, we ain't in the chase yet. We're only in round 10, bud. This is it. And oh man, well, we still got one more pit stop we got to get through here. So I wonder, really, where to eat? 32, 34 for some. When do you come down and know you can make it at the end? 120? Well, 38 to 42 is our window here for everybody just tuning in. There is the fuel window, the tire sets here tonight. Of course, our laps here this evening, the miles, wind speed, all that good stuff. So you can check it out for yourself here tonight. I mean, at what point do you come down? They've been out here, Brian, 33 laps. So, 120. At 120, you can make it. Fuel and tire-wise. That's going to put it at about 30 laps. So do you pit at 120, or do you just keep going? I mean, we're coming down to the wire now.
As we've seen, I think we will see people, well, not as we've seen, but I believe we'll see people come down this lap. This is your golden lap, 35 to go this time, or maybe next lap. 35 to go at lap 116. You'll have an extra 3 laps.
Yep,
especially
35.
if you save. I think our first fuel run.
Yeah. Here we go. We got I'm coming down. Vroom vroom down. GT down. Michael down. Fox down. Manning is down. Waits is down. Bruce is down. This is gonna be interesting.
There is a big benefit to short pitting, as we've
and
seen.
Peter Rusick down. Yeah, benefit to short pitting is hoping for a caution, but David Weishart pitted also now. He's down. Ryan Goodell is down. So they're, you know, those that went around one more time, they seen it.
I think the benefit to short pitting is you also gain a little bit of track position on that. However many second
leader,
lead to
yeah,
David Weishart. Although he did come down this time.
Yeah, he is down. I am live, right? Yes, I am. Making sure. All right, Vroom Vroom is, of course, back out on the racetrack, as well as David Weishart. Oh. Jacob Manning is out there as well. Of course, everything's kind of cycling through here, so I'm still kind of waiting. Timothy Zayas has not came down yet. James Bickford. Justin Rideout. Justin is 1 lap down. 2 laps down is Jim Duda, and we have another driver that has taken his car behind the wall. What?
Michael Thwaites.
Michael Thwaites. I still think he's all right though. Plus 69.
Yes.
So.
Oh, he spun coming out of 4.
Who did?
Michael Thwaites on lap 116.
Oh.
Got loose, saved it, and then it just went around on him.
Yeah, Alt
That was to the
F4.
wall hard. 116.
Did he Alt F4 or?
Towed it and then
Just exited out. Man, oh man, I think he's all right. I think he'll be good to go. Uh-oh, David Weishart okay, David, get that blanket under control here, bud. I mean, at this point, you've led 112 laps. You really don't want to disappear here, I would say. All right, Zayas down, Bickford down. We got a couple coming down here. Man, oh man.
Got leaders up here coming up on some lap cars, it looks like. Nicholas Roman coming up on Paul Henley. Paul Henley is sitting fine in 8th place. He's got plenty of room between him and the cutoff line. And we got a caution. Caution flag is out. That changes everything. That's James Bickford. James Bickford's around. Uh-oh. Oh, he just looped it on the... Looped it coming out of pit road. And somehow that brought out the caution. Oh, yeah. We got up on the banking a little. I'm on his cockpit view here. Oh, and then he got up and was just... Wow.
Uh-oh, we got our caution.
It's James Bickford going around.
Bickford! Oh,
Overcorrects.
no!
Jim Duda, what? We just give a round of applause for Jim Duda.
All right.
What reaction time that took.
Now, let's see here. Let's go back a little bit further here. James Bickford coming off of pit road here. Man, I thought this was going to go green the whole way. Oh, man. Oh, right there. Oh, my good Lord. Just nailed it. Spun it on the track. Blair even got around. And, of course, the 25. Oh, my good. Right there. Yep. There goes the 53. The 108 as well. Oh, my gosh. That was nuts. All right, well, we pretty much know who that's going to be on here.
Yeah.
All right. That is, of course, looking at the penalty chart here tonight, coming from Scott Rambler, Jake Bustos, lap of 122. At fault will be the 25 EOL suspend exiting pits here tonight. That is not what we wanted to see, but, well, it is what it is. Well, we've got some time here, and let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and get him back up here since he refused to talk to us here tonight. Alan Fox here this evening. Alan, bud, do you have a copy now?
Yeah, I got you. Were you looking for me earlier?
Yeah, no answer at all.
Oh, I apologize, my friend.
Yeah. Coming into tonight, you know, of course, 12th in the point standings, plus 20 ahead of Jacob Manning. I think with the math that Ryan has done here tonight, I think you're pretty much good to go. I mean, we can't confirm that, but you're sitting right now in third with 25 laps to go. How do you feel?
Well, that's what I was thinking, is a couple people are already out of the race, so unless I get penalty points and he wins the race, I mean, I can't imagine I miss it. So I'm going to stay out here and hope we get a caution after about 10 laps, put the last set of fresh tires on here, and come back through the field.
Well, you know, I don't know exactly if it was a 2X, 4X, something happened with Jacob Manning. I'm not confirming that because I don't know. But if he has, you know, 2X, 4X, that's going to definitely probably put him out. With that being said, yeah, Jacob is definitely going to have to win it here tonight. Jacob Manning is setting back in, I'm kind of looking here. He is back there in 10th. So, I mean, it's still a fight regardless of what I say, because I can't do the math on point. That's on Ryan. What do you really got to do? Really?
Well, I got to get rid of that crutch that I've had the last few weeks where I run top 5, top 10 all night and then get wrecked with about 20 to go. So just hope to get a clean restart here, run a few laps, somebody in the back wrecks, and then we put some new tires on it and go to the front.
Well, let's hope Sarah's cheering you on, is she?
She's probably upstairs sleeping, my guy.
Oh, okay. Well, she's cheering you on in her sleep then.
All right, let's go.
All right, Alan. Good luck out there, bud.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep.
Good luck, Alan.
All right. Well, we had to get somebody down here, and we had to pick on Alan here because, you know, he ignored us.
Yeah, ask him what that was all about. I'm just kidding.
I guess he didn't hear us.
Mm-hmm.
He might have stepped away.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. He didn't say. But look what we got up front, though. We got room for him.
Room's up front after it looks like not Weishart. 32. Yeah, Weishart. Weishart had a pit stop there. Put it on pit road. Probably got 4 sets of tires there, and just making sure you could top it off before you going to the end of the race.
Now it looks like the top, fifth on back pitted. So, well, Ryan, get us going here tonight. We'll, of course, try to crank it up here, bud. Go ahead, get us going.
Vroom leading us back to the flag. Pace car going to make that left turn onto pit road. Ryan Goodell to the outside of Roman. Pace car. Oh, we have one to go. Or no, it goes now. My bad. And Roman's off and away right away. Look at this.
Oh my God, that inside line just took off.
Oh my goodness. And there was definitely some communication there.
Oh, GT Hawkins. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Jesus, GT. Well, that's fresh tires for you.
Gotta wake up the whole house with this restart. That was insane.
Wake up, Mom. Wake up, Dad. Wake up the dogs. Get some stuff thrown at you. Might as well live in the basement.
I wish we had one.
Alrighty, folks. Well, we are at 128 here tonight. I think it's about time we tried here. Let's go ahead and crank it up here tonight on Max Speed TV. Alrighty, folks. I know that crank it up was a little bit shorter than normal, but we got battles. We got GT up front for GTM. Right there, Justin Michael in that second spot. Now, Justin Michael is part of JW Racing, and I've known Justin for a long time. So when I first started here on iRacing, and I think he's going to put that pressure there on GT Hawkins. Nicholas Vroom Vroom Vroman has fallen back to third with David Weishart right there with him.
He's got a mirror full of them too.
Yes. Yes, he does. Let's turn down that volume here a little bit for the track.
Farther back, we got Ryan Goodell and Jacob Manning side by side off the corner. Darren Bruce looking to squeeze his nose in there.
What I was going to get to before I had to adjust volume here, so.
All good, I got you.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. Oh, we got Darren Bruce here too. Old DB, like I call him. Good nickname for him.
3 wide, maybe?
No. Well, right now, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, it's go time.
You got to go now because you can't go later, but Darren Bruce.
Oh, it's going to be here now.
Here we go. No, I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's just going to stick behind that number 1 of Jacob Manning, baby. Try to help Jacob Manning. That's 2 different teams here, though. So I don't know if the 27 would help. I mean,
maybe just personal preference of drivers. I don't know.
Ryan Goodell going to fall back. Of course, Darren Bruce coming in tonight, 9th in the point standings. I think he's already mathematically locked into it per Ryan Brand Charles mathematics here tonight. So we'll blame the math here on Ryan, not me. Sorry, Ryan.
All good.
GT and Justin still keeping it close. 15 to go here tonight, folks. All right, back to single file. Hey, Blair Daddy Patterson up tonight, cracking the top 10, starting 16th.
How about that? And he's looking for more here. A huge run on that 73 of Allen going into turn 3 and 4. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see if he has anything for Allen down this front straight.
Right, Alan Fox right here in that 8th. Allen is kind of fallen back a little bit. Vroom, vroom. Well, he was battling here, I believe, with Jacob Manning. Jacob Manning up to 4th. 14 to go.
Look at Blair to the inside of Allen here.
Oh, Blair. Let's get back here to Blair. Jacob Manning 2 seconds back from behind the leader, 7/10 behind David. Got Blair and the 73 of Alan Fox right here doing some battling. What we're seeing tonight here in the Xfinity cars, well, watch out tomorrow. Oh, that was close. 91 and 73. Come on.
Wow, that was it's a bit scary there. James Bickford coming up through the field, taking advantage of that. Looks like he is still...
He's two laps down. Yes, yeah. Well, James Bickford, I mean, he's in 3rd. He's plus 93 over 13.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, right now he could just come down pit road, park it, turn it in for the night. He'd be all right.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Oh, golly, we're going to see 3. Dang, near 4 wide. Good.
Oh,
we're going to go
dicey.
3 wide for a quick split second. They come around the 27. Darren Bruce. The boy.
Darren Bruce, who smacked the wall.
Oh,
my goodness, off that corner there. Heavy right side damage to that machine.
All right, 27, right front. I know we got the battle here, but let's check out that damage here. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. We can see it here. Get back up here to TV, too, because we've got the action, the 95. That is going to be Vroom Vroom. We got Ryan Goodell. We got Blair Daddy Patterson. We've got Darren Bruce a little bit further back, so that would be Jacob Manning there in 4th. 2.6 seconds behind the leader with 10 to go. I don't, yeah, 2.9 now. I do not think.
Blair's not just trying to crack the top 10. He's trying to crack the top 5 here around the outside of Goodell.
Yes.
Look into the... yeah, he's gonna take 5th from him.
He did too. Blair up to, well, I've got 6th.
Yeah, 6th. Yep.
Yeah. So he's got to get around Vroom Vroom here for 5th.
Oh, look at that run.
Oh my gosh. Vroom Vroom and Blair.
South Point's home track. Vroom Vroom sliding up. He's gonna go to the bottom.
Here we go. Crossover. Blair gonna go to the inside now. Vroom Vroom.
Wow, that was tight going into that corner.
We've got 7 to go. I don't know. I mean, Blair's got something for Vroom Vroom. But can he get around him?
We shall see here. With those new tires might be wearing off a bit here. Paul Henley blinking in and out back there.
Now we see Paul coming up here too as well. Paul Henley, Paul's good to go, I believe. 8th right now, coming in 2 tonight, 8th. I think a solid finish right now is just all Paul needs. He started 18th though in qualifying, but I think Paul is okay. Now, can you math it up here with 6 to go before we end it to see who actually is in?
The only thing that might throw a wrench into all of this is drop weeks. If I understand correctly, you do get drop weeks. Alan Fox might finish higher than he is right now, and David Elliott has the chance of being out. Do I know how many points you get for a drop week? No, it just all depends on
you get 2 provisionals according to the rule book. Now this is going off of the rule book, so you get 2.
Jacob could have a chance on David Elliott, although he is 28 points behind. It would all depend on how many people showed up the race that Jacob missed.
All right. Well, I get. Yep. So that's gonna also fall into a factor here. We forgot about provisionals. So.
Yeah. I mean, there would have to be 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There would only have to be 15 drivers in the race that Jacob Manning missed. I think we had more than 15 drivers every race this season.
Let me see here if Jacob Manning even missed a race.
He did. He only has 8 starts this season.
Okay, so... Oh, golly. Ooh, that's going to hurt because that's his 2 provisionals then. Ugh. I guess we'll have to wait and see here. We got a battle here. Paul Henley. We got Vroom Vroom right there with him. Battle behind them. Blair Daddy Patterson. Ryan Goodell. Not really worried about GT right now. He is going to be coming around 4 across the stripe. He's going to take 2 to go here tonight. He's not going to lead the most laps here tonight, but I believe GT Hawkins just might come away with the win here tonight. Next time by will be the white flag. We'll have 1 to go. Right now, we just don't want to see a caution, because if a caution comes out, then, well, rack them up, stack them up. But here comes GT out of turn number 4. Crossing the stripe. There it is. Guess what? White flag in the air. 1 to go for GT Hawkins.
And nobody within looking like a second and a half of him right now. Drivers congratulating him over the radio as he comes around 3 and 4 for this final time here.
Final time for GT. Sampson and GTM. GTM does it again here tonight. GT wins it. Justin Michael in second. David Weishart in third. That's our podium. However, big shout out to 4th, Jacob Manning. And our 5th spot, Paul Henley here tonight. But congratulations goes to GT Hawkins here, winning it at Las Vegas for round number 10 here. Of course, our defending champion as well. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back for the MaxspeedTV post-race show right after these messages. Alrighty, folks, we're back here live on MaxspeedTV. We have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. Now, I'm going to start here with our 3rd place finisher here tonight in that Northern Capital 33 machine of David Weishart. David, bud, get a copy.
Yep.
Well, David, coming into tonight, mathematically locked into it, but man, you had an awesome race out here tonight. You do have some damage there. So before we get to the overall racing, can we talk about that damage?
I grazed the wall a little bit. The lap before my last green flag pit stop, and wouldn't hurt me too bad. Maybe a little bit down the straightaways, but that really wasn't a factor.
So it didn't affect you really at all?
No, really. The only thing it did is just cost me time before the pit stops, and it let Vroman close in on me just a little bit. If we'd went green there, I think I still could have held him off. It's really hard to pass on old tires.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you know, I mean, you're mathematically locked in though. I mean, you didn't really have anything to lose, but definitely you wanted to grab a win. Points reset going into, man, I don't even know where we're at.
I think we go to North Wilkesboro.
North Wilkesboro? Really?
Yeah. Yep. North Wilkesboro. Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, how do you
100%.
feel about North Wilkesboro?
Probably about how you do based on that reaction. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the track at all. It doesn't matter what car I'm racing there. I don't like it. So it'll be just one for me to just suffer through and get through it.
I've seen it once in a stock car. And, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Well, awesome job 3rd here tonight. We'll see you in the chase, man. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
I just want to thank RB Custom Rigs for sponsoring the series, and Rick Donathan for this whole show on, and all the admins, and thank Russ Anderson at Northern Capital for sponsoring us here at Sampson Motorsports. We should have had us a win here tonight.
Yep.
Feel like it got stolen from us, but oh well, that's racing sometimes. And thank y'all for broadcasting, and see you tomorrow, I guess.
You're going to be here tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you back here at Las Vegas, bud, for the Rick Motec Cup Series. We'll see you tomorrow night, man.
All right, man. See ya.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our 2nd place finisher here tonight. And since he was griping here tonight, I mean, I'm not going to take Ryan's thunder, but Justin finishing 2nd here tonight, man. You had a car to possibly bring it home into victory lane, but this is not my interview. Ryan, go ahead, bud.
Man, Justin, you pitted on that last caution. Before that, though, how was the rest of the race for you?
Terrible. So
Yeah.
I really like this track, and I'm not a big fan of these cars. I don't know. They're just tight. It's like driving a dump truck, and I don't know. I just said it needs a lot of work for my racing, but it is what it is. So I got real lucky with that yellow. I'm still not understanding why some people stayed out. It's just the way the tire wear here. It's almost racing like the old Darlington. You run 2 laps, you want a new set of tires. So, well, yeah, when that caution came out, they stayed out. That really helped us drive through the field, get past David. We were able to pinch him down, you know, beside a slower car, and we were able to get by him. So just nothing for GT though. We tried. If I could have just got beside him, maybe, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and on that restart, you flew through the field. You were right on his bumper for a couple laps. And do you think the story would have been different if you guys were trading blows side by side?
If we were side by side, I think it would have been a lot different. Especially if I would have got on the high side. I was trying just to stay as close as I could and pressure him as much as I wanted him to screw up just a little bit, enough that I could shoot to the outside of him. I might have been able to get by him.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is your first race this season. Do we expect to see you back next week at North Wilkesboro for the first race in the chase?
I just subbed for a teammate tonight. That's why I'm not running my normal 87. But I unless he's not there next weekend, yeah, I don't know. This is not my normal rider in racing though. Thursdays.
Gotcha. Well, You did for a quote terrible race. Finishing second isn't something to be too ashamed of. Very good run for you tonight. And any shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give before we let you go?
Just everybody out there watching. Exceptional wildlife removal, track racer. If you guys want 5% off your order, put JW Racing in the promo code. Grip Engineering, JW Racing. You guys for calling a good race as always, and Rick for putting on a good league.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your second place tonight, and good luck next week.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to Mr. GT Hawkins. We've pretty much had him up here throughout the season here. Of course, our defending champion as well. GT, man, awesome job winning it. I mean, it wasn't without strategy, of course. But talk about Las Vegas here tonight, round 10, bud.
Yeah, I was a touch off pretty much all night. I couldn't get the first couple laps down really, and so I didn't qualify super well, and it took me a couple runs to even be somewhat competitive lap time wise. And I mean, obviously I wouldn't have even really been in the discussion had it gone green, so I got a lucky yellow there, and that's pretty much what I can contribute it to. And after the yellow, that restart was really fun. First couple laps there was awesome, battling with everybody. Just Michael kept me honest there. It was a good run to the finish. I mean, considering the history of this season with the lack of cautions, I think right there, the obviously hindsight being 2020, but we just felt like the odds were in our favor to take tires there and run it out green, and that's what we needed, and that's what happened.
All right, bud. Well, Las Vegas, man, I mean, this is one of those tracks. Not a huge field here tonight. Everybody really got separated. So, once you got up front, there was really nothing, to look back on. You just running your race. But really battling it out early on, I mean, talk about it. I mean, because it was side by side, it was racing.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was trying something different every turn just to see what I could get to stick and try to get around people without incident. And I mean, it was so tight, you're kind of weary of running side by side. You don't want to push up into anybody, but yeah, I mean, my first stint really every lap, every turn was just trying a different entry, trying, braking, not braking, all that stuff. So I was just trying to figure it out really. And yeah, again, I never got to the point where I was the fastest car by any means. So but yeah, I mean, I'll take it, obviously, and got the good end of the regular season there. I'll say that.
All right, bud. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Ryan Branshaw here. And, Ryan, round 10 here, the regular season finale, it's locked in, the top 12. We know GT's locked in, of course. So, yeah, anything for GT, bud?
Going into North Wilkesboro next week, what do you got to do? Because points reset. What obviously the goal is to win, but what's your plan to get there and doing it next week?
Oh, I'm pumped for Wilkesboro. Just the obviously old school feel and the throwback feel to it is really awesome. It's a cool track. It's really unique. And then obviously I love any short track where you gotta drive it, you gotta brake hard, and yeah, it's gonna be a great race. We ran Nashville Fairgrounds last season, which is just kind of similar, I guess. Same genre of track, and it was a really good, mostly clean race. So I expect the same.
Well, of course, with this win and big momentum going into that race, congrats on the
Points
win.
reset, though, Ryan. I mean,
Points
everybody
reset.
on an even field. So,
But coming off a win, you got to be feeling good going into Wilkesboro. Congrats on that, and any sponsors, thank yous you'd like to give before we let you go here.
Yep, got to thank my teammates, GT Motorsports. Those guys are awesome. Brendan put up with me all night, asking him a million questions every lap. So good on him. Really appreciate him being there. Butt Kicker, DW Button Boxes, Extreme Motorsports, all of our admins that help us do this here. You guys at MaxspeedTV and all my friends, family out there watching. Thanks.
All right, GT, we will see you tomorrow night because you are the defending champion as well for the Rick Motec Cup Series. So we'll see what happens here at Vegas tomorrow night in the Cup cars. Go celebrate the win here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night, bud.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, we'll go do it tomorrow night.
Yep. All right, Ryan. Well, I do have the official top 12 here, and, well, I thought I did. Hang on. Gonna refresh it again and make sure. Been talking to Scott here to make sure it's correct. So, all right. So, we've got GT Hawkins, David Weishart, Garrett D. Grant, Mike Rominger, Bryce Senesac. Now, they are tied, but everybody's tied here coming into round one. Alan Fox, Ryan Goodell, Paul Henley, Michael Thwaites, Darren Bruce, and David Elliott. Jacob Manning just missing it. Wow. That is our top 12.
Man. Wow.
Well, you said it yourself. He had to win it.
Had to win it.
He had to win it. Alrighty, folks. Well, let's get down here to the, well, official results. Because, well, we've already went down through the top 12 here. GT Hawkins grabbing the win here tonight at Vegas for round 10. Justin Michael there in second. David Weishart in third. Jacob Manning in fourth. And tough break for Jacob Manning. Paul Henley in fifth. Big close. Vroom Vroom Vroman in sixth. Ryan Goodell seventh. Blair Daddy Patterson in eighth. Alan Fox 9th, David Elliott 10th, Darren Bruce 11th, Timothy Zayas going to round it out top 12. Ryan, finish us out here, bud.
Justin Rideout, our standby driver, 1 lap down in 13th. James Bickford after his caution brings it home in 14th, 2 laps down. Jim Duda in 15th. Pete Ruzick in the 16th position in that 08 car. Michael Thwaites taking it behind the wall, 17th place. Mike Robinger in the 9 car, bringing it home 18th. Kyle Sieg putting it behind the wall after finish, and will finish in 19th. James Holzer also putting it behind the wall, bringing it home 20th. And Chris Seidenfeld sitting on pit road after hitting the wall as well. 94 laps down, finishes in 21st.
All right, our winner, though, here tonight, and of course throughout the season, it's been Samson Motorsports and GTM. And, well, tonight, no surprise, it's a GTM driver in GT Hawkins. But, Ryan, even though we were spread out here tonight, it really came down to 2 drivers. Alan Fox and Jacob Manning. That's really at a certain point when it came down to.
And Jacob had to win. He was looking like he could for a while, and then he got into that incident with Michael Thwaites, and that pretty much ended all hope that he would need, or he would have, of getting that win in the 0x, that big 47 points. Just too little too late. He started heating up at the end of the season, as we were saying, just some very, very bad luck last week, and just tough break for him. But on the flip side, though, good news for him. There's another season coming in a couple months, so he's obviously going to be prepared for that, and I expect to see him in the top 12 next season.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, you've got to watch Jacob Manning, because even though right now he didn't make the chase, yeah, let's watch him for next season, because it could happen. But of course, with us here at MaxspeedTV, myself, Joshua Medlock, Ryan Branshaw up here in the booth with me tonight. Shout outs here, of course, to our admins, Scott Ramler, and I can't remember who was up there with him. I believe that was Jake Bustos. So big shout out to both of them for adminning the Xfinity Series. A big shout out to RB Custom Rigs in the market for whether it be parts, a custom built PC, whatever it be, check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/RB Custom Rigs. A big shout out to Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme Motorsports 99.com. A big shout out to all the fans out there that tune in each and every week. We do appreciate it here. From myself to Ryan to all of us on Max Speed TV and the drivers as well for each and every league. Without you, we wouldn't be doing it. But Ryan, bud, thank you again so much for joining us here.
Absolutely, it was a blast. I'm glad we got to finish out this season on an exciting race, and of course, thank you guys all coming out for watching and kind of going through it with us. I'm sure it was a blast for you guys too, and yeah, we'll see you in the chase. Let's see who can bring it home as a champion.
All right, 5 races in the chase. That's all they get. The top driver will win the championship. GT has a big bullet on his back, so we'll see what happens. But tomorrow night, the Rick Motec Cup Series. Well, guess what? We're going to unload again here at Las Vegas for round 10. Oh, you know, those Cup cars, they get a lot of draft, a lot of action. I guess we'll see what happens there. But that's going to be 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, right here with myself, Joshua Medlock, and James Shane Wolf will be up in the booth with me tomorrow night. Until then, thank you all. Stay safe and have a good night.